na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman, Batman, na 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 Batman. CrazyCatLady or Mark the Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Looks like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone. Oh, and by the way, the suit, it wasn't cheap. You ought to know, you bought it.
10-minute countdown sequence has been engaged.
Oh my lord.
Come, my dear. We'll get to a safe altitude, then watch the fireworks.
It's lucky you were here, Harley. The countdown sequence didn't leave Joker enough time to swing by Arkham and pick you up.
Quiet, Brett.
You were gonna come back for me, weren't you, Puddin'?
Of course, pumpkin pie. It's just that, well, here you are, so I can save myself the trip.
But what about all our friends? Ivy and Two-Face and Hat Guy and Lizard Man and Puppet Head and...
What about them?
Don't forget your little pets.
The babies! We can't leave the babies!
I'll buy you a goldfish. Let's go!
Alright, so not worth me definitely not getting my makeup on for you guys. Because, yeah, I don't look like I have any clown makeup anyway. Come to think of it, but, yep. This movie just makes you miss Heath Ledger even more because the fact that this movie did have singing in it, yes, but most of the songs in here were songs for this movie, so I can see why they would say this is not. It is still a musical nonetheless, but you can totally see what Todd meant by the fact that he doesn't see it as a musical, because most musicals make up their own songs. This one doesn't make up its own songs. And just like how they've been doing Harley Quinn, Joker, in this and most stuff nowadays, they don't have Joker hit it. Come to think of it, more Harley hit him more in this movie than it's supposed to be, because she literally shoots him and you're not in one of their dream sequences. So, and according to his lawyer for like first two parts of this movie, he lied to her. She lied to him because when Harley meets, and they do call her Harley in this movie. Okay, so everybody thought that they were not just gonna call her Lee in this movie. So she was playing Harley. She just didn't. She kind of did do adjust her outfit, but not really. But yeah, so this is Joker Folie la Deux, whatever. How do you say that? I am sorry to all my French people who are watching this. If there's any, I am sorry. I cannot speak French. So what did I think about this movie? I laughed twice. Okay, now, this is supposed to be a Joker movie. Is it? Hello? So that's why I felt like when I was watching this. Yeah, like, nope, this is not a Joker movie. I mean, some parts of it, the parts I would say is funny is when he ends he says, when they're asking, is there any closing statements, the judge asks, and Arthur says, that's all, folks, like he's Porky Pig. And I think I also like the part where all the prisoners were dancing to him. The one part where when he came back from the court first time, it was the only 2 times I actually laughed. At first, it kind of reminded me of Shawshank Redemption. So it kind of reminded me of, because since a lot of this movie does take place in prison, and so it kind of reminded me of that. And except for I like Shawshank Redemption a lot better than this. So this movie starts off with an animation of all things. Starts with a cartoon where Joker is like, I guess, reliving when he kills Murray. And the weird thing is, I guess they would. It makes sense why they would not notice that his mom died by his hand, because they only count 5 of other people who killed. He had to literally tell them in court, I killed 6 people, not 5. I guess they think that his mom died in her sleep, or something like that. And the 2 people that we see as witnesses in this movie, from the first movie, is the girl that he liked, and the midget. Those are the ones that, and only she even referenced the fact that she did not really know him, because all the times we mostly saw her in the movie with him, it was him hallucinating her in this first movie. And then he was saying to the midget guy, the dwarf, that I wasn't gonna hurt you, and he didn't, because he said he didn't watch the Murray thing happen because he was in protection, because he thought he was gonna get hurt, since he's the one that witnessed him killing the bully, the one that gave him the gun in the first one. Now this movie, I think this movie is mostly unlike the first one. You're wondering what actually happened in the first one, what was actually real. In this movie, you can totally tell which ones were real and which ones are fake, because we always see Joker like go back to where he was in the movie and when he wasn't. Most of the scenes like where he's singing in this movie are ones where it's usually fake. Musical number, usually fake. He meets Harley. They have them separated because Harley's the more sane part of the Arkham, and they made her a pyrotician in this movie. So because she starts a fire. She says she starts a fire to her parents' house. I guess that's not true. But she tries to burn. When he goes down there to see his lawyer. When they're watching a movie, she tries to burn the room that they're in so they would run away and escape, but they're not able to escape because there's fence in the way. And I like the fact that they're dancing, and I did like the fact that they were dancing in the spotlight. It does seem like something Joker would do. I really wish they would made a reference to the fact that Joker in the cartoons did sing, but they made no reference to that. And I did like the fact that they showed Pepe Le Pew in here, because ever since they started calling Pepe Le Pew like a pervert, they stopped using him. But I'm happy this movie kind of did use him, because and I noticed there's no DC logo in the beginning of the movie. I guess people mostly were right that mostly this movie is just the jail and the courtroom, and sometimes musical numbers. Do I blame Todd Phillips and do I blame Todd Phillips, Joaquin Phoenix, or Lady Gaga on this? I blame Todd Phillips, since he's the one that had full control over this, because the first movie made $1 billion, so let's get the director. Let them do whatever the hell they want. That's never a good idea, guys. It's better when you tell the director what they can and cannot do. Usually when you let them to do whatever the hell they want, it turns terrible. So yeah, I don't care if they made you $1 billion. You do not let the director do whatever the hell they want, okay? It did not work in this movie. It did not work in the prequels. I know I should not bring up Star Wars, but yeah, because they let George Lucas do whatever the hell he want during the prequels, and look how those turned out. Yeah, so you should let the director have some control, like have the director have some limits on what they cannot do. So yeah, I didn't like it. I don't really know if I want to talk about it that much anymore. The ending kind of really does undo the first movie. It's the fact that for a while, his lawyer wanted him to admit that he has a split personality disorder, and they had Harvey Dent being the prosecutor in this. Usually, he is the one who helps people get out, but he's been the prosecutor in this, and he doesn't really do much in here. I don't know why they even bother having him be the prosecutor. I mean, I'm happy they didn't turn him into Two-Face. He really didn't do much in here. I think they only have him as Harvey Dent is like for recognition. So yeah. And well, you think that he's gonna say he's the Joker, Arthur, but until like the very end, when after he fires his lawyer, because his lawyer was trying to keep Harley away from him, because Harley was one of the people who was on his side, and having her sit in the far back, because it was not good for his image in her eyes to have Harley sit nearby. And so he eventually fires his lawyer and kisses her. Then he starts playing his representative. At the very end of the movie, it says, I'm not the Joker, I'm Arthur Fleck. So they do make it look like that he has a split personality disorder in this movie, so, which I did not like. Joker is not supposed to have split personality disorder, okay? Not in the comics. Like I said before, he does not hurt Harley at all in this movie. I just really wish people would realize when they put Harley in these movies that Joker and her have a very weird relationship, basically, where he just uses her and only wants her there when he needs her. And when he doesn't need her, he kicks her, he abuses her, and says, "Hit Harley, my hobby, by the way." Yeah, treats hitting her like a hobby. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna give this movie like a 6 out of 10, because I did like some parts in it. So to me, usually when I say 6 out of 10, it means it's barely watchable. So yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Like, favorite, and subscribe. And bye-bye. Not Joker. Not Folie, the Deux. This was not my type of movie. Bye-bye.
Martha Butler, this is Batman calling from Wayne Manor with a shout out just for you. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Okay, this is Kevin. Well, good luck with your Crazy Cat Lady game reviewer podcast.